Hi, beautiful people. I'm Sunny. This is a collective message. Of course, it's possible. It's not for you, but if it resonates, I appreciate if you like the video. Leave a comment below. Share it to a person you know if you feel the message could be helpful. Alrighty, let's see, collective. The strongest message I see. Some of you that you should be aware of at this time. Well, whatever this is, you're no longer stuck in your head about it. So whatever this message is going to be for someone is a confirmation. Yeah, someone here realize that this connection is not something you should be invested in at all anymore. It just looks as if, just looking at how things panned out, what this person invested, how you really feel about them going forward. You're just saying, you're done. At least you're not pushing it or pursuing it at all. Now, this is a major message because, as you can see, we got another major arcana coming through with the strength. And it shows for some of you, definitely you're in control. Very much in control. I wasn't sure which kind of spread I was going to do, but I'm just going to just go with this way. Just to see. Yeah. The feel. Because if anything, I'll pull it back in and do a Celtic cross. But so far, it just feels like somebody here is no longer motivated to invest in someone who it just feels is not passionate, is transactional, is very, this person feels that they would do something if it benefit them. It's more or less where it was okay until you realize the level of their selfishness. And you also see, if that's the case, you're in a way powerful position to where, again, this partnership isn't necessary because your options is way stronger than settling for whatever this is or was. Okay, let's see. I would like to get one at a time. Thank you kindly. Okay, and this energy comes from someone who don't take accountability. Every time you call them out on a behavior, is like, who, me? It's that energy. It's very deflective. So I do see you taking the initiative to do something different that has nothing to do with them. It's investing in your day-to-day instead of trying to figure this out in some way. It's like you're no longer using enthused to continue entertaining this person in any way. It just feels like you're okay on your own. Especially whatever they was contributing. Because it wasn't... Yeah, nothing, not enough. Or at least it just feels like whatever they contribute or whatever they put in, it just feels like it's just not enough. It's like you're better off without them. Yeah, it's like you're making moves because you see y'all don't even have the same traditions. Y'all don't have the same ways. It just feels like the more you see this person for who they are, you're like, just, it's disappointing. Yeah, Taurus, Virgo energy is here. Yeah, definitely look like you're focused on your work, and even when you was connected to this person, they used the tools they had to work against the connection. Like, it was a sabotage energy, because instead of reaching out to do something productive, it feels like gossip. It feels like something negative, some type of drama. It just feels like, for some, it's obvious what's best for you to do at this point, because it feels like, again, you've seen everything you need to see about this person. And I think you reconsidered it before. But when you did, and if you are coming back to see, well, maybe I was too harsh, you wasn't, because it feels like more stress, burdens, aggravation. And some of you is like, why did I even try to do this again? Yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm going to get some more. Yeah, definitely unhappy with how this is going. Now, I do see a little bit of everybody. Pisces. And the other signs I mentioned. Yeah, there was an attempt to reconcile, but it just didn't feel genuine. It didn't feel authentic. It felt like it just confirmed that wasn't no point when you got better things to do, things way more solid, valuable. And even with this connection, I don't feel like it's animosity. Well, at least enough to where it feels like it's nothing to argue about. You're just pulling back your energy, rightfully so, because you put in enough genuine time in this connection. So, again, it don't make sense for someone here. At least somebody here is very good with their decisions to move quickly away from this person, because, again, you don't have no intention to go further, because it looks as if, for some, it's not going to be as tactful, or you're not going to be as diplomatic and willing to talk in a nice way if they keep pushing. It's like you're more or less saying, let it be. We separate amicably. Yeah. Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces again. It's just everybody's here. But I also see that there's another connection for some of you, a partnership, and that's not what motivated the separation. It really didn't. It just looks as if you don't want to repeat the past at all anymore. You gave it enough opportunities. Ooh, pardon me. So I do, yes, King of Wands. Somebody definitely have a plan. And it has nothing to do with the past. When I say, if anything we're going to give the past credit for, is doing something that, let it be known, is no looking back anymore. See, even when I see this Four of Pentacles, but there's somebody holding on, and that's a whole pig, like with greed. It feels like somebody's holding on to what they had prior to meeting this connection, but it just feels like for some, it was so many offenses done with this person that it's no explanation needed. Yeah. Now, for some, you get your, what's the word? You get your receipts. You get your receipts ready. Just in case. Because it just feels like for some reason, it's it's like they want an explanation or they want to see it in black and white when you don't have no problem with it. It just feels like, you know, that's a tactic just to get your attention. Phoenix. How's that for happily ever after? It ain't stopping nothing. And it also shows at the bottom of the deck to treat your body like the palace that it is. It definitely on some temple status. Paint the sun back in your sky. See, they thought it was over, but it was like, no. Now that I said the cat, it definitely looked like you and your zen. The tower moment didn't break you. It just confirmed something. Okay, I see Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Aries. Everybody's here. Everybody is here. And it just looks as if somebody come to terms that even after the separation, there's going to be all types of narratives that's spewed about you. But it looked like that's the least of your concern. They did enough. And there's nothing else they could possibly do. It really felt like to affect you. Yeah. All right, that's what I see. Love and light. Laters.